In general, updating Drupal modules and themes is pretty easy because Drupal provides an automatic update functionality for modules and themes. We will cover manual updating later for the cases that you can't use this for whatever reason. Usually if you can't use this automatic update functionality, it's because your server is configured in a way that doesn't allow it, or you're on a development site that can't directly access the internet itself. So let's go back to our reports and available updates page. And we see that a few things need updating, Drupal core as well as 2 modules and 2 themes. Let's scroll back up here and let's go to update, this update tab right here. Here we have a little bit more concise version of what we just viewed, as well as the option to automatically download and apply these updates. Again, on most live sites, you will have this option, but not always. Let's go ahead and automatically update 1 module and 1 theme. I'm going to go with Admin Toolbar in the Bootstrap theme. If you have a lot of modules and themes that need updating, usually it's best just to do 1 or 2 at a time. That way, in case something goes wrong, it's easy to tell which module, or at least narrow it down to a couple of modules that may be the problem. So we're going to select these 2 and click Download these updates. All right, now it's asking us if we want to go ahead and perform updates with site in maintenance mode. We do want to do that, so we'll leave that checked. Click Continue. We do have a reminder here to back up the database and the site if we've not already done so. We have already done so. And now we'll wait for the updates to actually install. In the first step, they were just downloaded to our site. Now the actual changes are being applied. And here we get the report of what happened. It tells us that everything was successful. If there were any errors or problems, you'll get that message here instead. Admin Toolbar updated, Bootstrap updated, everything went as planned. Now we need to run our database updates. What we just did was we updated the actual files. Now those files sometimes need to make changes to the way information is stored in the database. That's what this does. We'll click on that. And it basically tells you once again to back everything up before you do this. Click Continue. And it tells us that in fact there are no pending updates for our database. That is the case frequently when you update modules and themes. They actually don't have to make any changes to the database. You always want to go through this process to make sure if there are any changes that need to be made to the database, those will happen right here. And if not, it'll just say no pending updates. Looks like you don't have to update anything after all as far as the database goes. Then we can just go back to our site. Everything looks like it's working like normal. And we can go back one last time, click on Reports, Available Updates. And we see that Admin Toolbar is now up to date. Bootstrap is now up to date. This 1 module and this theme that we did not update, they still need to be updated, as well as Drupal core, and we'll get to those shortly.